I don't know if you're seeing tired in my eyes, but I know I'm not alone. So we trending today. All are we tired from yesterday? We didn't bother with bringing you no highlights because I guess most of you were out on the road, and those who weren't there, I guess the news items is going to bring you enough of that. So we're going to segue and get back into normal programming. But let's see what's going on in our news desk.
Good morning. We start with news that the Royal St. Lucia Police Force is reporting success in its efforts to rid the island of illegal firearms and drugs. On Wednesday, October 23rd, officers conducted an operation within the Northern and Central Divisions. The operation involved the police officers attached to the Special Operations Team, Criminal Investigation Unit, Special Services Unit, Bicycle Patrol Unit, Marigot Bay Ancillary and Canries Police Stations, the Traffic Enforcement Team, as well as the K9 Unit. During the operation, officers executed 6 warrants to search for property on the following locations: the premises of Kerry Natrum of Forestier Castries. 1.303 rifle was recovered in that operation. Following the recovery, Kerry Natrum and Nicole Vincent were arrested and charged for possession of firearm. The premises of Sarik Leo alias Guada of Corinth Grosile, a quantity of cocaine was recovered there. Sarik Leo and Shonika Charles were arrested and charged for possession of cocaine and possession with intent to supply. A warrant was also executed on the premises of Lance Hollingseed of BZ Castries, where a quantity of cannabis resin was recovered. Following the recovery, Lance Hollingseed was arrested and charged for possession of cannabis resin and possession with intent to supply. The Department of Housing, Local Government and the Castries Constituency Council have joined forces with Martinique, Guadeloupe and French Guiana to launch the Business, Creative Industries and Cultural Exchange Expo 2024.
We have a delegation coming in from Martinique and Guadeloupe, which comprise of exhibitors, which they will be having their product. You can come and see what Martinique produce and Guadeloupe. We also going to have local artists and artists from Martinique and Guadeloupe. We have the group coming in from Martinique, named Watabui, and also from Guadeloupe we have Mascaclé, which will be coming and perform for us. We have our local artists in St. Lucia and local performance.
Over 50 participants from French territories joined St. Lucian manufacturers to showcase their products and to foster connections at the 2-day expo, which took place on October 25th and 26th. The Ministry of Health officials have been meeting to craft a response to the ongoing challenges at the St. Jude Hospital and the unprecedented surge in emergency department admissions. Part of the response is the deployment of 6 more nurses and 3 new physicians, along with the procurement of 20 new beds and supplementary support from primary care facilities.
Over the last week, we've seen an unprecedented surge of patients in our emergency department at St. Jude Hospital, as well as increased admissions in the emergency department at St. Jude Hospital. This has placed significant pressures on the emergency department staff in responding to that unprecedented surge. Today we would have met with the emergency department team to discuss and document the issues, the problems that have been observed, and most importantly to arrive at a sustainable solution in addressing these issues. We are also meeting with officials from the Ministry of Health this morning to discuss the strategy of St. Jude Hospital with support from the government of St. Lucia to address the unprecedented surge, as well as to address the increased need for additional patient beds and additional staff to respond to the situation on the ground.
The government has repeated its commitment to addressing many of the issues impacting the local health sector. Finally, celebrity chef Jeff Henderson and renowned criminal justice expert Carlisle Holder visited St. Lucia from October 15th to the 21st as part of Back on Track Ministry's new CPR, or Crime Prevention and Reduction for St. Lucia initiative. The visit was designed to inspire and empower at-risk youth, inmates and ex-offenders. Chef Jeff expressed his hopes to one day establish the Chef Jeff Project Culinary Arts Leadership Academy within one of St. Lucia's existing institutions, further empowering the youth through culinary arts and leadership development.
I believe that we impacted men and women and young boys here on the island. We just pray for their success, their redemption, and their capabilities to succeed in life. Our future goal is to hopefully one day put the Chef Jet Project Culinary Arts and Leadership Academy here in one of the already existing institutions on the island. We think that we have a great model on soft skills, leadership, entrepreneurship, and culinary arts training as well.
That visit included but was not limited to an impactful engagement with at-risk youth from Bruceville Vieux-Fort, urging young people there to make positive choices despite the challenges that they face. It also involved a visit to the Bodley Correctional Facility where Chef Jeff and Carlisle Holder spoke to approximately 40 inmates inside the chapel with his speech amplified for the entire facility to hear. That's your news summary. Thanks for watching.
All right. Thank you very much, News Desk. We take a break and come right back. To start off our week, we've got a lot of creativity. I mean, inspiration is what we're working with. So our two features this morning is really surrounding that. You know, we've got a young St. Lucian, lovely young man. I mean, I saw him as a child, basically, who is out there now doing some amazing stuff within the field of arts. His name is KYVON. Listen, my heart is full. My heart is glad. My heart is smiling. This is little Kiki, you know. If you know, you know. This is little Kiki, KYVON Edwin, for those of you who don't know and who needs to relearn or who this is, because no longer Kiki. This is Mr. KYVON Edwin right now. Producer, director, actor. Based in the US. Kiki, tell me about it. I am excited.
Yeah, it's been a very, humbling journey and just a lot of hard work up there to try and pave a way for the future filmmakers here in St. Lucia.
All right, let's wire back down just 1
we'll
second
wire
so they
back
get a
down.
little perspective.
Okay.
St. Mary's College, you started your little acting and thing in
Yes,
there.
yes.
And of course, it piqued your interest to want to go further into this.
Yes.
Right,
yeah,
so
yeah,
you
yeah.
migrated to the US. What has been happening there? Are you in school?
Okay.
I know you aligned with a few top
Right.
people up there.
Okay,
You're
okay.
doing your thing.
So the journey. So I originally went up there about 2017. I went to Lee Strasberg Theatre and Film Institute where I studied my acting for a few years. And then since graduating, I've been pursuing my acting career, blessed enough with a manager, of agents, and just, hitting the ground and trying to get myself a big breakthrough. And then also working as a director, working as a producer in different spheres, creating my own projects, founded my own company, ROUSE Production, and just really trying to usher in, a slate of projects.
Funny you should mention Roots, your production company. You just been made director of something. Talk
Yes.
to me. I hear in little pieces of thing. Come put it all together for me now, man. Kiki.
Yeah, but so this year I was selected as part of a Black Film Space mentorship cohort. And so what that means is I've been paired with a mentor who's been established in the industry to help me usher my next project, which is Bagaila Nupote, or the
So you're
things we
taking this
carry.
one back home?
Yeah, man, I had to, even I got the blessed opportunity. I wanted to make sure I brought those resources and those things here, and using our island as the backdrop for the project. And so
Right.
we'll be filming here top of next year, 2025. Yeah.
God, oh God. Okay, so what do you have in mind now? Because you've been out there, you've been doing the thing. So we might be a little ignorant as to what it entails or what that means. Some terms you might use, we might not be able to catch on to. But that project, what does it mean for you in your career and also for the island of St. Lucia, if you've pulled off stuff successfully?
Yeah, when pulled off successfully, it will be a benchmark for me to pitch for a larger project, because this project, it's a short film and it serves as a proof of concept for a larger series. And so what we want to do with this project is take it to the film festival market, take it to producers, executive producers, and pitch this to garner the support for a larger project that will be filmed here.
Have you ever had any piece of product that you've worked on before that is out there? You've ever pitched anything to the film festival? What is it, Sunshine? They have a Sunshine film. Yeah, I ready to go, As a matter of fact.
I bring you.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Over the years, so I would say the last project I did was just Let La. We've been circling the markets with that project, and thankfully this year is going to be launching on Aspire TV across 30 million households in the US for the next 4 years or so. And the trajectory for this upcoming project is to do something similar, but even take it to a grander scale. I really want to harness the power of being a part of the Black Film Space mentorship cohort and use that organization to really help get good eyes on this project.
Oh gosh, well hold on. We're wishing you all the best now. We want to follow everything. I know you have your website where we can get everything happening there. You're on social as well.
Yes,
So tell us
I
how we follow him because listen, they're messing me,
I
I
know.
started in the first real thing,
Okay.
Don't play
and,
with me.
And and I'm really glad that I'm here because I need the support of St. Lucia to make it happen. Because we're going to be doing a crowdfunding campaign that's launching in about 3 weeks. And so we need all the Lucians to drop, $1, $2, whatever you have towards it to help actually have the funding for it. If you want to stay in touch with the film, follow us on IG at Newporte Film or Facebook at Newporte Film. NOUPOTEFILM. Newporte Film.
Right, and of course the link to make that crowdfunding
all that information will be on there. Just follow our socials and we'll give you all information.
Kiki,
for
I am so
support.
proud of you. Come on, bring it in, darling. Look at my little son now. Oh my God. Listen, don't leave me out tonight. You think it's now I want to star in a movie? Don't play with me, Papa. I want to star. I don't want to just be the... We'll see what goes. We'll see what happens. But I'm proud of you. And every Lucian should be proud of you. Don't worry, we're there. We got your back, bro. We got your back. Bring it in. And then we hopped on over. I'm not sure if we say Trinidad or Canada. It's a whole mix-up, but it's the Caribbean people within the overseas boundaries who are creating some real buzz. And we caught up with a Trinidadian living in Canada in the field of arts. Let's find out some more about Mrs. Rouse. And that's an inside joke. Well, are we not excited again? Because trust me, the morning show has been giving us opportunity to run into some really cool people. I'm here now with SHIATA, Rouse, Louis Rouse.
Rouse, yes.
Yeah, whichever way. I'm glad I get the Rouse in, most importantly.
That's the most important.
SHIATA is the artistic director at West Can Folk Performing
Company.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they're based in Canada?
Yes, we're
They're
based in Montreal, Canada.
But that's
yeah.
Trini.
Yes.
You understand what's going on here?
I know. You
Tell
can't
us
leave
about
the
yourself.
Trini.
You can't take all the Caribbean in us. You
at
can't
all.
go with this. Tell me
Yes.
about yourself and your company
So-
a little bit.
Sure. Thank you very much for having us today. And you're such a beautiful person, so energetic and vibrant.
That's the vibe.
I love it. Yeah, so West Can has been around in Montreal, based in Montreal, Canada, for over 50 years. And we promote Caribbean folk dance, drumming, singing, and storytelling. And we're here in beautiful St. Lucia to create bridges, connect with our culture, just is a vibe. Is a vibe, yeah.
No, it's deeper than that because, like you mentioned to me, we were having a conversation, and she mentioned what it is like. If you probably can relate if you're living over in the diaspora as well.
Yes,
As
yes.
Caribbean people, well, you're Trini, you might bounce up a Grenadian, you might bounce up a Jamaican, a
Yes.
Grenadian. You understand?
Right.
And then you normally identify, well, I'm Trini or I'm a Grenadian. But you realize,
Yes.
listen, that really
We-
making sense.
We have no time
when
for
we
that.
out there, it has to be one
Exactly.
Caribbean.
We are all one. And over the years, we've been studying some of the similarities that we have. And, when we look at all the similarities we have in common with our culture, we would say that, we are really all one people and our strengths are in our numbers. So we really want to promote that. We're here to connect and build bridges and really hash out and see how our culture is so unique in itself, but yet similar, and how we've divided across the Caribbean seas, but we've carried our culture with us. It's embedded in us.
Right.
Yeah.
Now we're going to talk about meeting you here at Barry by the Silver Shadows. But I wanted to get a little bit more about, what is it you've done so far. I've seen your performances. If we jump on YouTube, we can see some of them.
Oh,
we
yes,
might be showing
yes.
some of them as well here on this program. Some of the places that you've been able to bring that cultural energy,
Yes.
over there, and what has it been like?
Yes, it's been great. I mean, living in Canada, being abroad, our culture is generally well accepted. And again, like I said before, we don't have time to promote division and divide, right? So we're really here to build bridges and connect our people. But we've performed doing productions with many, many artists from the Caribbean that have come across to Canada. And we, in turn, have been to Trinidad and different parts of the Caribbean to perform. So this is we're living our best dream. This is a beautiful experience.
You've never performed in St. Lucia?
In St. Lucia, not as
All
yet,
right, we're
no.
fixing that.
Yeah.
Right, we're about to fix that because I just find out Silver Shadow Trinidad who does it. Barry is the man. If you need
That-
to connect on that
yes.
level there,
Yeah.
Barry is definitely the man. I want to pick your brain a little bit about some of the conversation you've been having with Barry. I'm just saying, well, what you could share.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. We've spoken about the masquerade. We've spoken about the differences in our ballet. So in Trinidad, we have a traditional ballet, and then we have also the in Tobago, the Congo ballet. So where the ballet in St. Lucia is completely different. Remix it all, you know? So how did that come to be? We discussed all of these things, and it's just beautiful stories, beautiful empowerment about our culture.
I understand you're very intrigued with the masquerade.
Yes. Oh,
First
gosh,
time
I
you
have
seen
to.
it?
First time learning about the masquerade and learning about the different characters, right? Because we could find similarities in Trinidad culture, in Jamaica with the John Canoe and everything like that. But just knowing the stories of the characters, you know? Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
Absolutely.
It's beautiful.
But you know what? How can we continue to follow, and where can we find, when we look on YouTube and we want to see some of your pieces,
Yes.
what can we look for? Where can we find you on social?
You can find us at Westcan Folk, so WESTCAN Folk. We're on, that's our website, westcanfolk.com. You can email us at westcanfolk@gmail.com. Yeah, on Instagram, Westcan Folk, Facebook, Westcan Folk for everything.
And you're here at the right time. It's our Junior Creole Heritage Month. Now is a proper and opportune time for you to get into what it is you're really about, isn't it?
Yes, we were at the Banana Festival the other day, last Sunday, and we're just here to take it all in. We're going everywhere.
Well,
Going
hopefully
everywhere.
I bump into you from
course
some
we will,
way.
yes.
Do a little.
Yes,
Okay, don't play with me now. Barry, hold on, I'm coming. We can do some of that. All right, we definitely can do some of that.
Yes.
Thank you so much, and it's an honor to meet you.
Thank you very much.
And
It's
we look
great.
forward
Thank
to
you
some
for
more
having us.
collaboration.
Yes.
This morning's workout, we will be doing a cardio soca jam routine to Drunk Again by Skinny Fabulous. Okay, up here. Hey! Take it up here.
I can't believe that
Hey!
again. Get me not bad up in the front again. I tell myself that I go change
4,
my ways.
3,
No matter how I try,
2,
I just can't
and
deny
1.
when
Take
I
it
think
here.
I want to mash up,
Hey!
Nobody can
Up
talk to me.
and down.
I think I just want to report.
Hey!
Nobody can talk to me. When I
Again.
think I just want to get bad. They can't talk to me.
One
Nobody
more.
can talk to me. Nobody can talk to
Come
me.
to me. Let's go.
I tell myself I want to cheat on my girlfriend.
Push back.
Whoops. I just cheat on my girlfriend.
Let's go.
I drink the rum and start to make out with her.
Push
friend.
back.
Now I have no more girl.
Okay, from here.
That I drunk.
Hey!
Getting up and up in the front again.
Woo!
I tell myself that I go change
4,
my ways.
3,
But no matter how I try,
4,
I just
3.
can't deny when I
Let's
think I
go.
want to mash up. Nobody can
Talk to me.
When I think I just want to report.
Nobody can-
talk to me. When I think I just want to get mad.
They can't talk to me.
Nobody can talk to me. Nobody can talk to me.
Come to me.
I tell myself I want to vomit in
Push
this
back.
party. Whoops. I just vomit in the
Again.
party. But
Woo.
guess what? I feel good. Now restart
Take
the
it back.
party. I wind up on my best friend shawty. So
Come
if
on.
I get enough
Up.
I'm
Good.
up on a big truck.
2 more.
Nothing to discuss. Just carry home. Tomorrow we fix up cars.
Come.
Watch home again. Get me not bad up in the front again.
Take it
I
here.
tell myself that I go change my ways. But then no matter how I try,
4,
I just
3,
can't deny
2.
when I drink, I want to
Hey.
mash up.
Nobody can talk to me.
When I drink, I just want to rip up. Nobody can talk to me. When I
2
drink, I
more.
just want to get bad. They can't talk to me.
Take
Nobody
it.
can talk to me. Nobody can talk to me.
Hey!
They
Can't talk to me. Take it here. 4, 3, 4, 3. Come to me.
I tell myself I wanna cheat on
Push
my
back.
girlfriend. Whoops. I just cheat on my girlfriend.
One more.
I drink the rum and start to make out with her friend.
Push.
I have no more girlfriend.
Hey!
I can't believe that
That's
I
a drunk again.
Yeah, I battling with the hair today. I kind of wash it. It get a little bathe. The hair got a little bathe. I put nothing in it. So it's all over the place. But we'll fix that. By tomorrow, you'll see something different. But that's our show. It's Monday. I mean, I don't know what's going on with you, but you show up today and present yourself and put in some work. You might feel a little tired. You might feel a little exhausted. But you've got work to do. Shake it off and get the ball rolling. It's a brand new week.